Liverpool lines up £80 million bid for monstrous centre-back. He could be Slot's next Van Dijk. Jeremy Frimpong's thoughts on a move to Liverpool, with release clause revealed. Liverpool in talks to sign world-class star, earning £205,000 per week. Hello, fellow fan. Let's check out the latest updates from the greatest club in the world. According to Dave Akop, Brazilian centre-back Murillo, only 22 years old, is among the players shortlisted by Liverpool for the upcoming summer transfer window. With an impressive combination of athletic strength, tactical intelligence, and refined technical quality, he stands out as an ideal piece for clubs consistently competing at the top of European football. Murillo has attracted attention from football giants such as Arsenal, Real Madrid, and Paris Saint-Germain. However, signing him won't be easy or cheap. Nottingham Forest, his current club, is reportedly demanding around £80 million for his transfer, a high price, but one justified by his consistent performances and growth potential. Nuno Espirito Santo's work at Forest has been remarkable. Under his leadership, the club has gone from relegation danger to fighting for a European competition spot. Despite being penalized with point deductions for breaching financial fair play regulations in the 2022-23 season, the team has shown resilience and development. Still, FFP demands remain a significant obstacle, and Liverpool could take advantage of this situation to secure Murillo's signing. Despite his youth, Murillo already performs at a high level. The idea of pairing him with Virgil van Dijk is promising. He would have time and structure to develop under the guidance of one of the best defenders of the current generation. This would allow Liverpool not only to strengthen their defense immediately, but also to plan Van Dijk's succession with confidence. His impact is already recognized by European football analysts. Journalist Ryan Taylor described his performances as monstrous, highlighting his strength and dominance in duels. Scout Jacek Kulig also claimed Murillo is easily one of the best defenders in the league, pointing out the high level he's reached even when compared to veterans like Van Dijk. Standing at 1.80 m, Murillo may not be the most physically imposing centre-back, but he makes up for it with excellent reading of the game, positioning, and aerial ability. Additionally, he's known for his energy and creativity. His forward runs have surprised and created valuable opportunities for Forest's attack, showing his versatility and ability to contribute in multiple phases of the game. Murillo's weekly salary has not been officially disclosed, but his market value and future projections suggest that Liverpool faces a strategic opportunity. Signing him now would not only reinforce their defense, but also secure a natural successor to Van Dijk. Considering all of this, it's easy to understand the Reds' interest. Murillo combines physical, technical, and mental attributes that make him a valuable addition to the squad. If the transfer is completed, his arrival at Anfield could mark the beginning of a new era in Liverpool's defense and a decisive step in his path to European football stardom. Liverpool could be about to lose one of its cornerstones, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Although there's no official confirmation of his departure, the club is already preparing for different scenarios, and a potential solution for the right-back position is gaining momentum. Jeremy Frimpong, a standout at Bayer Leverkusen, has emerged as one of the most promising names, and for two main reasons, this transfer could be both feasible and beneficial. The first question hovering over Anfield is whether the club will actually seek a direct replacement for Alexander-Arnold or rely on a tactical restructuring. Arne Slot, the new manager, may opt to explore internal talent, especially with Connor Bradley, who has already shown potential to take on the role. However, despite his talent, doubts remain about Bradley's ability to maintain physical and technical consistency over an entire season. And although Jarell Quansah is a promising defender, he doesn't offer the same offensive creativity that the team would lose with Trent's departure. That's where Frimpong comes into play. Under Xabi Alonso at Bayer Leverkusen, Frimpong has operated almost like an attacking midfielder on the right, playing a crucial role in both build-up and finishing. The main question regarding his arrival would be his defensive discipline, something Slot would need to develop. But his intensity, technique, and attacking instincts make him a highly attractive option. The second reason this deal seems plausible is Frimpong's market value. According to journalist David Ornstein in an interview with NBC, the Dutch right-back's contract includes a release clause of around $40 million, roughly €30 million. In today's inflated market, that figure could be considered a real bargain for a 24-year-old Dutch international who played a key role in a title-winning Bundesliga campaign. Even if the payment must be made up front, Liverpool has the financial strength to complete the deal without much difficulty. Frimpong delivered impressive stats last season: 4 goals and 6 assists in the Bundesliga, plus another 5 assists in the Champions League. His profile fits perfectly with the modern, aggressive style Liverpool aims to maintain. Frimpong has shown interest in playing for Liverpool, which excites fans. His familiarity with the club's culture and his playful use of the Scouse accent with Gravenberch suggest he's already considering the move. The presence of fellow Dutch players like Van Dijk, Gakpo, and Gravenberch would ease his adaptation. With talent, affordability, and a strong desire to play at Anfield, Frimpong appears to be a strategic and promising option to replace Alexander-Arnold. Fellow Reds fan, do you think Jeremy Frimpong has the ideal profile to take Alexander-Arnold's place and become Liverpool's new right-back star? Liverpool has reached an agreement to sign Real Madrid star Rodrygo, according to TBR Football. The news arrives at a strategic moment as the Reds prepare for a busy summer transfer window after winning their second Premier League title in 5 years. Under new manager Arne Slot, the club is beginning to shape a new era, seeking reinforcements that will consolidate its prominence in European football. Though only one defensive signing has been made since Jurgen Klopp's departure, the club's board seems determined to invest heavily in new talent, and Rodrygo stands out as a key target. At just 24 years old, Rodrygo already has a significant European football career. Since joining Real Madrid in 2019, the Brazilian attacker has made an impressive 267 official appearances, becoming an important piece over recent years. However, the recent arrival of Kylian Mbappe and the continued rise of Vinicius Jr. have pushed him into a more secondary role at Madrid, opening the door to speculation about a potential departure. According to reports, Liverpool recently contacted Rodrygo's representatives to explore the conditions of a deal. The player currently earns £205,000 per week, and while he still expresses a desire to stay at Real Madrid, he remains open to new opportunities. However, his final decision will depend on the appointment of Real Madrid's next manager, as Carlo Ancelotti is set to leave at the end of the season. The favorite to replace him is none other than Xabi Alonso, former Liverpool player and current Bayer Leverkusen coach, a factor that could weigh on Rodrygo's decision either way. Rodrygo wants to hear directly from Alonso about his plans for the new season before deciding on his next steps. Meanwhile, Real Madrid's board has indicated that the Brazilian's role in the squad will be reassessed during the summer, making a transfer plausible if Rodrygo feels there's no room for further growth at the club. From Liverpool's perspective, attacking reinforcements are a top priority. With uncertainties surrounding the futures of Luis Diaz and Diogo Jota, the Reds see signing a new winger as essential. Rodrygo's versatility, ability to play on both flanks, and experience at the highest level make him a perfect fit for the profile desired by Arne Slot and new sporting director Richard Hughes. His arrival would not only represent a technical boost, but also a bold statement of Liverpool's ambition. The club wants to keep winning, rebuild wisely, and aim for the top of European football with star power. Rodrygo, with his quality, youth, and experience, could very well be the missing piece for this new phase of the Reds. Thank you for watching until the end. See you next time.